Hello there. Welcome to my views and news. Leaked call or leaked meeting recording uh, of Ahmed Fiki, Somalia's foreign minister. He held a meeting with residents of Minnesota, the US, and there he talked about Ethiopia, Somaliland MOU, impact of this MOU on Djibouti and the countries which are allegedly backing Ethiopia. What did he say? Secondly, Jawar again spoke today, calling the situation in Amhara civil war. Interesting remarks today by Jawar. Mostly he talked about issues related to Oromia, but lately we've been seeing that Jawar has been upping the ante against the government and now he's criticizing the government. What did he say about the conflict in Amhara? I have details for you. Firstly, was Ahmed Fiki is Somalia's foreign minister. Appointed a few months ago. The man is staunch critic of Ethiopia and Somaliland. Two statements from Ahmed Fiki in the past few days. Firstly, he accused Ethiopia of giving new life to Al Shabaab, saying Somalia was on the verge of defeating Al Shabaab, but the MOU between Ethiopia and Somaliland gave new life to Al Shabaab. Then he talked about new federal member states. He said that Mogadishu is ready to accept new federal member states, including SSC Khartoum, including Odal. It's a direct threat to Somaliland. So the man is taking very strong decisions, making big claims. A leaked meeting recording is in circulation in social media. Ahmed Fiki held a meeting with the Somali diaspora community in Minnesota. And there he talked about Ethiopia, Somaliland, MOU. What did he say? Firstly, Ahmed Fiki said that global powers, major powers, are backing Ethiopia in this conflict. Which major powers? He did not name the countries, but he said that Ethiopia is not alone. There are big players behind Ethiopia. Secondly, he talked about Djibouti. He said Djibouti will collapse, it will suffer if the MOU is implemented because Djibouti relies heavily on Ethiopian cargo. Ethiopian imports, export, handling gives Djibouti revenue for its economy. And if Ethiopia diverts its cargo from Djibouti to Berbera, to the ports of Africa, the main casualty would be Djibouti. Thirdly, he claimed that Ethiopia is provoking affairs against Djibouti. It's again a very serious allegation. These days we know that Afar Somali clashes are ongoing and both parties accusing each other. Somalis and Afar. Somalis accuse Afars of having backing of military, backing of Afar militias. Afar is accused Somalis of having backing of groups from government of Djibouti. Ahmed Fiki accused PM Abiy's government of backing Afars against Somalis. It means that the ongoing conflict in Afar Somali border areas could escalate. It could go on because now Somalia could be involved, Djibouti as well, it seems. He talked about upcoming elections in the US too. In November, elections will be held there, I think. And he said that Somalis should vote for those candidates who oppose the MOU. It's a very interesting statement because the candidates in the US might criticize Ahmed Fiki for intervening in internal US politics. You cannot say who people should vote for and who they should not vote for, especially if you are from abroad and if you are a foreign minister. And lastly, Ahmed Fiki implied that Somalia would do whatever it can to stop the MOU. It will not let Ethiopia have a naval base in Somaliland, it would not let Ethiopia recognize Somaliland as a country, no matter what the cost is. He sought support from Somali diaspora community. Diaspora community should politically, diplomatically, financially support Somalia's government. And Somalia's government needs this support. Ahmed Fiqi is very active, by the way. Since he took office, the man has been very active on different fronts, especially. And the main task which has been given to him is about the MOU. Ethiopia, Somaliland, making preparations to draft the final agreement. I did a video a few hours ago. I talked about Qatar. Qatar is mediating between Ethiopia and Somalia. And Qatari Amir contacted the two leaders, Abiy and Hassan Sheikh. Fiki is keeping up the pressure on Ethiopia, on Somaliland, by resorting to different tactics. But if Ethiopia and Somaliland decide to implement them, no matter what happens, what will Somalia do? This is the question. How far will Somalia go in stopping the MOU implementation? Secondly, because Jawar Mohammed is relentlessly hitting at Ethiopian government, directly, indirectly. Jawar became active recently. By the way, I'll do a special video for members today or tomorrow about Jawar. I have received some information about Jawar, which I want to share with members only. If you want to be a member, you can click the link given in the description section of this video. Membership link is in description section of videos. Click the link, it will take you to membership page. Special information, so should be shared with special people who are, for me, the members. Jawar criticized the ongoing conflict in Amhara. He termed it civil war. I don't use the word war for the conflict in Amhara, by the way. You know, I don't call the killings of Tigrayans, Amharas, genocide. I always say there is no genocide in Amhara. There was no genocide in Tigray. People criticize me. They say, we'll boycott the channel. The channel will be closed. Your views going down. I don't mind. I don't care. But my view is very clear. There's people quick to fight, and then they start chanting slogans about genocide. So this is the practice which all armed groups adopt in Ethiopia mostly. And when those who they criticize become their friends, then those genociders are their friends, and their relations improve, and they become strategic partners. Abiy was genocider for TPLF, and now Abiy is a strategic ally for Getachew, it seems. Getachew is developing good ties with him and benefiting from his relationship with Abiy. Abiy is genocider from Amharas today, tomorrow, maybe he'll be a friend for them. So, genocide is genocide and terrorism. The government uses the term terrorism to malign, to discredit, to punish dissidents. They use terms like terrorism, extremism. These armed groups use terms like genocide. Both are exaggerating, basically. Jawar criticized the government, not government. He said that the situation in Amhara, in East Gojam, is a national level disaster. In Amhara region, East Gojam zone, students have not been able to attend schools throughout the last year. So it means that they are not able to sit for exams. 8th grade exam was held yesterday. In East Gojam, 38,203 students should have appeared. Only 431 students took this exam. 6th grade exam, only 506 students appeared out of 42,000. In 12th grade exam, around 577 are due to appear out of 19,657 students. Just 32 schools are open, secondary and primary, in the region out of 996 schools. So education activities came to a standstill in East Gojam. Situation same in other parts of Gojam too, in North Shore. In North Shore, in 9 Waradas, no 8th grade exam could be held yesterday. Jawar is calling it national level disaster. He says it's due to ongoing civil war. He used the term war for the conflict in Amhara. By the way, it was good to hear and see Jawar talk about Amhara, because these politicians sometimes just talk about issues relating to their regions. They should be national level politicians. They have this stuff, this capability to lead the country. But they restrict themselves to the region's issue, to their ethnic group's issue. So they should talk about national issues. Jawar criticized the government, and his position is that his position that the war should come to an end. This is the way forward, and war should come to an end through negotiation, through dialogue. This is the way forward for leading to lasting peace in Ethiopia. Thank you for watching.